Hello again, welcome back to the Unloved JDM channel. So this is another one of those white car appreciation videos. So obviously you've seen this thing before if you've watched the channel for a long time. If you haven't, there it is. So this is a Subaru Impreza Turbo 2000. It came with all the STI bits and pieces on it that are obviously on it now, but that's not where it's at. So this is one that, as I said, if you know, you know. I bought this thing last year, and when we went to get it, it looked a little bit more unloved because it's had a bit of a wash since then, but it went a little bit something like this.
New car, go and give it some revs.
All these pipes are correct. There. One there. There's another one there.
Whoa, stop. Which
one and where?
It lifts. It squeaks, but it lifts.
give it a blip.
Alright, so it's now obviously down at this garage. Stay on topic, James. That's another topic. It's another topic. We don't talk about that on this channel. This is family friendly. That's the pay area. Oh god, right, that's one thing putting me off. So we're gonna have a little bit of a look at it today because we want to get this thing done. It's a great car, to be honest, and it does actually run now. Obviously, if you saw it before, we got it running, sorted the fuel leak out, and got it to this point. So we're gonna put it on the lift, take a look over it, and go from there. Right, so we just had a little bit of a closer look at this thing, and I'll give you all a look in a minute. So one thing I did kind of forget is that this side looks bad on camera, but it's not actually too bad. That front half of the arch is gone, the sill's going a little bit, which is to be expected, and somebody before I got it has already cut this side out, but they've given me these that have obviously been taken out of another car to go into it. So that makes life a little bit easier. Come around this side. Again, I've got the panel for it over there, but that bit's a little bit soft, that bit's a little bit soft, back corner of the arch is a little bit soft, but we will see what it's actually like as we go along. Alright, so she's up on the ramp now. She's actually really not too bad. Now I know that this car's been sat around for at least 3 years. It's been with us since sort of December time last year. And for the amount of Subarus that I've worked on and knowing what they're like underneath, this one's actually not too bad. As I said, there's been work done already, but all the jacking points are good. The sills are good because they've been done. It's been, to some extent, under seal before. I want to say I've got paperwork for this. And again, even where the little crusty looking bits are, it's actually pretty good under here. So, I'm quite impressed. There's a few little consumable bits and pieces, like bushes that have perished. The only oil leak that I can see, ironically, is around the dipstick tube, which is pretty rare for a Subaru. But other than a really good tidy up, it doesn't look like it needs that much doing under there. So that does definitely make a change, because I think I've got a plan in my head that was, quite frankly, a lot more involved than that. So that's pretty good. So obviously it's not going to happen right now, but we're going to now put a parts list together for it and then make a start on this and decide what we're going to do from there. At this point, I'm going to show you a few clips from yesterday, because yesterday was our July meet, so I'll put those in now. So it's actually Sunday and I'm in the garage, which is a little bit odd. Reason being, it's our meet day for July, and obviously this is our first year anniversary from the first meet that we did July last year, clearly. We missed out last month. We didn't get out in June. There was far too much happening with the garage and with business and one thing and another, so that didn't come together. But we've had a little bit of change around this time. Normally in Scarborough we have a Convoy location from like Morrison's or somewhere like that, and then we go for a drive from there to the cafe. Today we've changed it up a little bit. We've invited everybody here to the garage, give them a little tour and a little flame show with the Skyline, and we're going to convoy from here. So you obviously already know the garage if you know the channel. If you have already, brilliant. But if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Thanks. I'll give you a look outside. Everybody stood outside there. There's a bit of wind noise, so there probably won't be much else in this part until we get rolling.
No, I've got a bit right. Why don't we sleep in the snow hole a bit then?
It's fine, ain't natural. Carry on talking. Don't bend over at any point. I don't know how good the audio is going to be out here because it's really windy, so I'll try and shelter the camera a little bit. But what's actually turned up today, and I didn't know was coming, was my old barn find. So some of you will probably remember this. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you in the next.